Hey guys, welcome in our little kitchen. It's New Year's Eve today, which means an excuse and a reason to make some treats. What you see here are the ingredients for somewhat typical Dutch treat that we have on New Year's Eve. Um, the basic version of this recipe we already shared with you, but what we're gonna do today is try new stuffing. That's basically the difference with
New stuffing.
new stuffing. Yeah, we got. I think what you can call this in English is what you guys in English call turnovers. I think that's what it is. Yeah, in Dutch we call it appelflappen.
Appelflappen.
So what we're gonna do today, as a variation for the stuffing, is instead of what we did last year, I think it was apples and pineapple. We're gonna be using some apricot apples, pineapple, and we have here prunes. And this looks a little bit shiny because we have also added the apricot shem in there with the apricot, the apple, and the pineapple. And then we added also a little bit of cinnamon. Yeah, because what happens when you bake stuff, the heat sometimes tend to impact the flavor. So that's why when you make cakes and all that, you do tend to exaggerate a little bit with whatever flavor enhancer you use because, like I said, the heat sometimes does impact the flavor. So that's why we add a little bit of
And what's that?
cinnamon here. So
Prune?
yeah, these are the prunes. They look a little bit squishy because I had to take the seeds out. They didn't have any. The ones without seed were gone. We have here almond paste in little slices.
That one is a little bit smaller than the rest.
No, that one's a
How
bit
could that
thicker.
be?
It's small, but it's thicker. Look.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like someone ate a piece
No.
of it.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand why you
Ah.
suspect me, but I didn't.
Ah.
Then we have also almond flakes. And the almond flakes and the egg yolk scrambled here
Egg yolk.
is what will go on the top. So as a finishing touch, you close your turnover, you brush it a little bit with the egg yolk, and then you sprinkle a little bit of almond flakes on it. Don't get the ones that are already roasted, because we want them to roast in this procedure, and it's so yummy. This is so good. So I think we have everything. Oh, and I also have a cranberry jam here because I want to try something for myself. Mike isn't really
Grandma's garden.
Grandma's garden. It's called, yeah. It's what's framboos and cherries. So I don't know
Cherries.
what framboos in English. I forgot. Anyway, doesn't really
Me
matter.
too.
Uh, Jeez. Uh, berries. Something with berries. My God, how can we forget? Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I can stand it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with this one, for the ones that I'm going to be trying for myself with the prunes, is I'm going to smear the turnovers with this
Smear.
and then a little bit of the prunes. So we're just going to do a couple with you guys and then you guys get the gist, right? So take one of these pastry, puff pastry thingies, yeah? And I always like to use the one that's a little bit has a little bit of flour. I like to keep that full on the outer side. So just take it like this. In this case, I'm gonna start with one for me. So I'm gonna use a little bit of
Always start with the one for somebody else, not for yourself.
when we have guests, but you're not a guest, right?
Wow.
But
That's
I
right.
I am really sorry. I won't make that mistake again.
No,
The next one I promise is for you.
you're excused.
So a little bit of this,
So, and then the prunes.
a little bit of apple,
Apple.
because apple goes.
Apple was mine.
Well, no, apple goes a little bit with everything. We have enough apple here.
Oh.
So then a little bit of the almond
Prunes?
paste,
Oh,
and then
some prunes.
some prunes, and squish them a little bit so that they will become a little bit taller, a little bit wider.
Squish it.
Because you don't have to use more than one. Honestly,
One prune is enough.
one prune is enough. All right, and then try to close it.
Get a fork.
Yeah, don't worry about things spilling out, because even when you buy them at the bakery, you'll see that it's impossible, no matter how profesh you want to stay, it's impossible to keep the juices in. So there's always going to be a little bit of a spill. So don't worry too much about that. So this
So
is
that's the first one.
this is how you close it. That's the first one. A little bit of egg yolk. There you go. There you go. Just tap with your brush. There you go.
Let's beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it. And then the almond flakes. And because we're making this with a hot air fryer, be generous with the amount of the almond flakes that you use, because the hot air fryer has, of course, a fan that tends to blow stuff off, whatever you have in there. So be a little bit generous. That way you increase the chance that there will always be something remaining. All right, there it is. So I'm going to put this one aside right here. Have a tray ready with baking paper on it so that it won't stick. There it is.
Yeah, so you shouldn't work on this, right? You
I
should
shouldn't-
work on somewhere else.
I
so
should
that
work somewhere else.
the
Yeah,
one you finish can
exactly.
here.
But look,
So
I
now
can always
now it's already sticky.
I can always clean it like this. Let's do one for Mike, because that's why he's grumpy. He needs to see his ready. Let's do one for Mike
Not without reason.
and make him happy. Yeah. Let's do one for Mike.
Get making.
So for Mike, I'm not gonna do any. I'm not gonna smear any
No.
jam on it, because it's already.
I want
Jammy
some
as it is.
apple
He wants some apple.
and pineapple
He wants some pineapple.
and some almond paste.
Okay. I feel like I'm one of these booths that do make sandwiches.
Yeah, custom.
Yeah.
And
then? Not too much, because it's
maybe
already-
yeah, okay.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
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 yeah.
no. Half,
Try one.
Half one. Half one.
Half one?
Yeah,
I think we can pull it off.
I don't think so.
Sometimes you need to stretch things in life
Is that
to
so?
make them fit.
Thank you for these pearls of wisdom.
And look, guys, I mean, so what if if they're not
Oh,
perfect?
Yours looks better than mine.
Yeah, that's because the almond flakes,
Mine looks like it's pregnant.
like a goose egg.
Yeah.
Okay, mine looks perfect because the almond flakes are camouflaging what's not perfect about it.
And so how do you know which one's which after they've been baked?
Ah, that's a good one, Mike.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You don't. You don't. Well, how you do is, how do you do? The way you do is,
You should make them in batches.
we should make them in batches. Yes. Okay. So so what I'm gonna do is, this upper half is for me, the lower half is for Mike, whatever it is. Okay, and that's how you know. That's how you know. Yeah. So that you know that whatever you put this upper half in the hot air fryer or in the oven. See, this would work easier with an oven tray, because you can just put them all in and just decide for yourself this half and this half. But for now, we're gonna make this work. Don't worry about it. All right.
Yeah.
So-
Who's worried?
No, trust me. What can go wrong? Trust
So
me.
then you're going to make some more, right?
So I'm gonna make some more, but you guys have the gist. So we're gonna see you maybe halfway when we have some
No,
done.
when we put the first batch into the air fryer.
Oh, all right, all right, all right. Okay. So see you in a bit. In a jiffy. All right. So this is what we have so
Okay.
far.
So
This.
first batch can enter the air fryer. We're going to start with your batch.
Yeah. Mike
And
is so
if it,
polite. Mike is
If
really
it doesn't
polite.
work, then at least my batch isn't spoiled.
Aha, there comes the monkey out of the sleeve,
Yes.
like we say in Holland,
So,
when you're onto someone.
yeah. We can fit 3, I think. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice actually. You make a square.
Yeah.
Good use of the
Oh,
space.
yeah. Okay, so 3.
Let me fly over this and reach you.
Yeah, we have a little bit of shortage of space.
There it goes.
Okay, so
I think we always
how
do
many
6 minutes. No?
Shall we start at 5 and see what happens?
Yeah, well, I think you can go for 6. I think we always did 6 on 180.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Fingers crossed, guys.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, the prunes, they look weird. The
They
pineapple
look like prunes.
look like prunes.
So
Apricot.
luckily we still have some more almond.
Oh, by the way,
Schaafel.
guys, yeah, it's good that Mike says that. So with the almond flakes, you run out before you know it.
Yeah, so it's
So make sure you have at least you have enough. Make sure you have enough.
so you need to repurpose the
Yeah,
ones
yeah,
you-
yeah. I was gonna. So that's why I didn't throw it away. I just shoved it on the side. But because look,
Clever.
there goes a lot on it. Like I said, because you really need to be very generous with it. Because
Yeah,
the hot air fryer fan blows it off.
yeah.
So you need to be very generous. All right, that was it. We're gonna see you guys when the first batch is done. Fingers crossed. So guys, we figured a way to keep them apart. So me and Mike decided to be creative and do this. I think they will give you an idea. So the green one is for Mike. Whatever comes out of this is for Mike, which means it doesn't have prunes. And the red one is for me. Yeah. Look. It's functional, it's practical, plus it's fun. I mean, to have this on the table, especially on New Year's Eve. Just make a bunch and then, people can help themselves if you have this
True.
on the table.
Very true.
Very true.
Okay, so first batch is ready.
Yeah, I think. You know what it is with pastry? It looks always
Yeah.
not done, but then until, if you see, yeah.
I think
Yeah, you have to see, that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, you have to see it in the right light because sometimes it can deceive you.
the bottom
Is it?
is a little bit, I
A
think.
little bit soggy?
Yeah, I think it can go for another minute.
Another minute. So that will be a total of what?
8 minutes.
Total of 8 minutes. Okay.
And we had preheated it. We always
Oh,
forget
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
preheat
yeah.
it, but this time we did.
Well, yeah, we did.
So
We did good job. Guys, look at these cups. I know you're probably not here for the cups and all that, but I have to share this with you. Look at that. Isn't this cute? The cutest thing ever? If you want to see these silly things, we have a lot of videos. I don't know, maybe you are here just for this video, but know that we have a lot of little silly videos that you can enjoy, where we share with you guys different kind of stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna bring it back here and leave you for now. Coming back when 10 seconds?
10 seconds left.
10 seconds.
So
All right.
let's take another
Let's just
look.
wait for it. Let's wait for it. This hot air fryer is a really good thing.
Especially for this pastry.
One of you left a comment.
Yeah, that's better.
It actually moved us so much.
Oh.
I forgot your name. I'm really sorry.
I'm Mike.
Not you.
Oh,
But there's this really kind guy who told
Oh.
us he watched our unboxing of one of our hot air fryers, and I say one of because we did a couple of unboxing, and he said that he loved the hot air fryer, but then they got divorced, and his wife took the hot air fryer, so now he's back to the oven. I'm really sorry, but around these times of the holidays, sometimes they have stuff on sale, so try to see if you can find one. We really hope you'll be able to find one on sale. and thank you so much for watching. And sorry, guys, you guys had the divorce, but you know sometimes maybe you get to that point. So I'm gonna stop here, wait for the whole batch, and then come back. Come back to it. Mike is giving me the eye. I'm not trying to say anything wrong. I'm just trying to be understanding. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here and then wait for the rest of this to be baked off, and then come back to you guys. So, guys, the next batch goes in. This batch is mine, so we take turns. One batch is Mike's, the other batch is mine. I hope we're gonna come out with almond flakes.
We're going to
Shake off a little bit.
Shake off a little bit.
Yeah, dude, the excessive almond flakes, shake them off, guys.
And what we decided to do in the meantime is
Let them cool off.
For these 8 minutes that this batch is going to bake, we're going to put them on this
rack.
Yeah,
and have them
so they can cool off from the bottom and the top for 8 minutes, and then we'll put them in the bowls.
Yeah, because we noticed that if you take them out of the hot air fryer and they're still steaming, this paper towel, they might end up sticking to it. Yeah. So I don't know. So the funny thing is, the second batch is always the best. Look, they look puffier. See?
That's what you get for wanting to be first.
Look at Mike enjoying my miseries, my failing. No, but it's always the case because the hot air fryer is then on steam, as you call it, as you say, because he already had one. Just like when you make pancakes, the first pancake always fails, usually. It's just the universal law. So look at this, so puffy and nice. Love it.
So I raked together the almond flakes from the previous batch, so
yeah,
that combined with that.
Yeah, so be how do you say that? Be mindful of your usage of the flakes if you don't have enough.
Mindful.
I mean, I'm surprised that I was thinking this ahead and got two. But then I think I remember from last year that it takes, these kind of recipes take a lot of almond flakes. So
what we did last year,
yeah,
I think, was slice these puff pastry
in two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I
made
remember,
very small
yeah,
ones.
because we had only a pack of 10. I think they ran out or something. I think, yeah. But then they were small. Why did we do that, Mike? That wasn't really a clever idea. This gives you a lot of puff.
Because we went low calorie.
Yeah. we just started doing the low calorie thing. And but since then, since last Christmas, we lost 20 kilos. So this Christmas, we let ourselves go. And we deserved it. We've earned it. And I loved it. We've been enjoying every bit of it. So this year, in that spirit, we decided to keep the puff pastry as is and not cut it in half. Again, which is also better because it gives you more to work with. Otherwise, it's a mess. It's a mess. So that's why we did not cut these in two. That's why we use each as a whole. Just so you know. But yeah, if you guys doing calorie counting, I don't think the holidays is a good idea to start. And yet we did for some reason.
We did anyway.
We did anyway.
Well, we started in October.
Yeah.
And then we
couldn't.
You know.
Yeah.
We got some things that were still in our cupboards in April, and then we threw it out.
Yeah.
So we really didn't eat anything.
It was. Well, yeah, we did it. Sometimes when I think back on it, I'm like, wow, we did calorie counting during the holidays, but we did it, and it was the start of the weight loss that we have achieved. I'm really proud of me and Mike, because these do have a lot of calories, guys. But again, this is not the time to talk about calories. Me and Mike have threw that overboard, and we're just enjoying ourselves.
Well, Mike has thrown it overboard.
Well, I did too, for the most part, 99%. Anyway, we're gonna wait for the rest, and then come back to you guys, I think, with the end result.
Yes.
I think by now we showed you.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, what you doing?
So this is the last batch.
And the last procedure.
I put them all on the rack just to
Cool
make
off.
sure to cool them off.
Yeah, because otherwise,
So-
if you're gonna pile them on top of each other while they're hot, you might end up getting, making them soggy.
Yeah,
And you do not want that.
it's always a challenge with
With puff pastry,
pastry.
yeah. Well, I think you can always correct that. If that happens to yours, you can always correct it by adding them in the hot air fryer on a hot temperature, but only for a short time, like a minute tops. That tends sometimes to make them crispier again. But you cannot do that too often. So, but there they are, guys. We enjoyed making them, and we're gonna enjoy eating them.
sorry, I'm just
Mike is still busy. We're still
Cleaning.
cleaning up. Yeah. All right, guys. Everyone out there, take good care. Have a good but safe New Year's Eve, whether you're alone or with family. Just take good care, and we wish you all beautiful, happy New Year.
have a good evening, everybody.
And those of you that have always been with us, thank you so much again. We did that in a video. Thank you all from the heart. But since it's the last video of 2022, take good care, and thank you so much for being here, guys, for all the love, the support. And we hope to see you around in 2023.
Yeah.
All right. Happy New Year, and bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
Now, if you have some whipped cream, you can do a little bit of whipped cream on top, and maybe a little bit of strawberry for the presentation. Okay, guys, they are delicious. They're really delicious. They're so good, so juicy, and yet not soggy.
Let's taste mine.
Yeah? So this one is with prune and pineapple and cranberry sauce. Now, cranberry. What is it? Mike found out. What?
Raspberry.
Raspberry jam. Yeah? Yours, Mike? Is it good?
Yeah.
All right. So we both approve. There you have it. Now, go make yours. Now, go make yours. Mike is enjoying his because he needs the energy, because then he's going to be playing Mappy. So this is Mike's Christmas gift. A lot of games on it. We love it. Everybody loves it on Instagram. It's a big hit. One of the games on it is Mappy. We couldn't figure it out how to play it, but now we watch this awesome guy, cool guy on YouTube who's been playing it, and Mike is going to give it a spin. All right.